'cause God, it's nuts. It's nuts.
Good morning, everyone. It is day 10, March 31st, and we've left Unicoi Gap, and we've hiked up this mountain right away out of the start. Rocky Mountain. I think we're kind of at the top now. The uphill's just slight. We had a excellent 0 day yesterday. We're fully rested. We're raring to go today. But we have 10.4 miles to go to do today. This whole week is our second week, and we're upping our mileage from 8 miles approximately to 10 miles approximately a day. So we have a few 10 milers, there's an 11 miler, and a couple of 12 miles days before we get to Franklin. Because it's hard to plan out exactly 10 miles. You have to kind of go between the campsites and shelters and stuff. So that is our goal this week. And at the end of this week, we're headed to Franklin, where we'll have another 0 and hang out with our friends Debbie and Jim. So we're really looking forward to that. They're just moving there today, actually. So good luck, Debbie and Jim. And I think that's all I know for now. We got a little later start this morning because the free shuttles from the hotel only leave at certain times. So we got to the trail and started out about 9:45 this morning. I also want to report, some of you know I had an issue with my left foot a couple months before we left for the trail. I had Morton's neuroma and was really worried about it. I went to a podiatrist and was doing some exercises and stuff, and it kind of just went away. I mean, it was really bad. I was actually scheduled to get some injections, which I don't do needles, so you know it was pretty bad, and I was worried about it. But it totally cleared up before the trail. I think it came back like once or twice, but nothing major. Like I could walk on it. I just was using K-tape and massaging it and doing my exercises. And before the trail, it completely went away, and I haven't had an issue with it yet. Can't even feel it. My foot feels totally normal. So that's really great, and I'm really excited about that. So I just wanted to report on that for those of you who knew about that.
See what a great view I have all day. So I wanted to, I'll try to talk a little louder since the phone is facing away from me, and apparently the microphone doesn't pick up as well when I'm talking this way. So wanted to discuss injuries on the trail. You know, we're only 10 days into this thing, and one of those days was a 0 where we didn't hike at all. But that was very telling because at the Budget Inn, there were so many hikers that had injuries, and they were holed up there because of them. One guy, he was on his 4th 0 because his knee was killing him. After talking to quite a few of these people, you know, it comes down to two things really that are causing these injuries. The first is overuse. They all, or a majority of them, said that they went out way too fast. They were trying to do, you know, 12 and 13, 14 miles a day, or they got in with a pack of hikers who were going fast and they wanted to keep up with their new buddies, and it killed their knees or their feet. The second group is those who started off with the wrong footwear, and we're seeing the majority of those people are in traditional hiking boots. I have nothing against traditional hiking boots, but typically you have to break them in pretty well before you go, and apparently it's a cause of blisters among hikers, because that's the second most common injury we're seeing, and it actually is severe enough in a couple cases to sideline the hiker for a day or two while they take care of them. Anyway, so just wanted to cover that while we descended this mountain, Rock Mountain, and we'll let you get back to your regularly scheduled program.
So we just got some really nice trail magic from a guy named Lionheart. We both took a banana, and then we took an orange for later, and Greg took a Little Debbie cookie?
Cream cookie. Mm.
Cream cookie. He says those are like his favorites, which I didn't know. So Lionheart was a really nice guy. We got a picture.
Well, that's a sneaky white blaze.
So, false summits, they are a real thing. We have been climbing Tray Mountain, which is a pretty big mountain, over 5,000 feet, right?
Don't know.
Huh?
I don't know.
Oh, or right under 5,000 feet. Anyway, so we know because we have a GPS that there were 2 false summits, and like right now I'm walking on level ground and it appears that we're at the top of a mountain. But this is the second false summit, so we have one more climb to go. I'll switch the camera around and show you the top of Tray Mountain. There is Tray Mountain right in front of us. Here we go. we are still going up. Yay, we're going downhill.
Howdy guys. So we are about, I'd say 2 miles out from Sassafras Gap, and it's been a good day. You know, we've picked up the mileage a little bit, and we're doing 10 point something 4, and we're winded right now because we're going up a hill. But it's been a good day. There was one section where it was flat and downhill, and we just felt like, almost like we were running, because it just felt so good to go downhill after the first 2 really challenging climbs. So I would say the first half of this trek between Unicoi Gap and Sassafras Gap is challenging, because you have 2 really big hills or mountains, and then the back half is not so bad. So one thing that someone had asked in one of the comments about our layering system, our clothing system, and it's I think we'll address it in a video once we kind of get it a little more dialed in, because right now we don't know exactly what we're doing. Obviously we want to stay warm and covered when it's cool, but what happens is the temperature changes so quickly and drastically from one stretch of a mountain to another. Sometimes you're on the windward side, sometimes you're not. So I'm finding I prefer to start cold, wearing short sleeves and shorts. In fact, I'm comfortable in shorts almost down to 40 degrees, so I haven't worn my leggings under my shorts since the very first week we were out. Anyway, but for my top, a short sleeve shirt usually does the job, and usually when I decide to put on a long sleeve base layer, 30 minutes later, 45 minutes later, I end up having to take off my backpack to put it away, just because I'm so hot. But we'll address that much more fully once we really kind of figure out what works for each of us a little bit better, because right now we're still playing around with how we start each day, depending on the temperature and what we like to hike in. So. Oh, and Jen wants to get some, I'm sorry, Chica. Her new name is Jen, I'm sorry, Chica. Anyway, Chica wants to get some compression straps for her arms so that she can take them off and stow them a lot easier than a full technical shirt. So that's an idea. So we're going to be looking at the hiker boxes for that, or maybe a store. We'd prefer not to buy it, but you know, that's a great idea, and we'll let you know if that works out. Okay, bye.
So we are in camp now, and we finished our longest day to date, 10.4 miles. So what are you doing, pumping? We feel good about that. We're tired and sore, but it's just all normal tired and soreness, right?
Yes.
How do you feel about today?
Great.
We're tired and we're just in our tent right now resting. We've eaten. We've hung a bear bag on a dead branch and it fell down. So that was fun. And
It's
then
been an interesting night in camp.
and then we got it up on a better tree. So
But that tree was surrounded by thorn bushes. So a couple missed throws
And
created some issues.
the string got all caught in the thorns, and it took us a while. But we got it up. It's safe from bears, hopefully.
I
And
love bear cables and bear boxes.
Yeah, and our food bags are really heavy right now because they have 4.5 days of food in them. So, yeah. But I think that's all to report. We are just gonna rest now, and it's about, what time is it?
6:37.
6 o'clock or so. And we will see you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.